Hey guys, Finlex here, back with our blind playthrough of The Longest Journey. So last time we left off, we met the Flipper, got some exposition, learned about the Church of Voltec, the whole comparisons to Hitler and all that stuff, which, I mean, whatever. And then, I mean, you know, classic world domination, evil bad guy wants to rule the world type deal. And got the anti-gravity unit, which we exchanged. Well, we gave it to the Flipper, and he'll give us some sort of ID so we can go up in those elevators, I assume. But now we have to meet... I believe now we have to meet, oh man, Cortez and Raul, right? Yeah. The sounds... Oh man. Let's see if this coffee's too hot. Probably will be. No, it's okay. Oh, weird. It was like Seaport. I'm like... A bit hungover. But, I drank a ton of water last night, so hopefully it's getting better. Okay, so that's where we have to go, Hope Street. Then there's the Metro Circle. What's Metro West? Was Metro West where the anti-grav thing was? And the police station, I think, yeah. All the dudes are gone. Looks like that's someone, but I can't tell. And the druggie is still there, of course. Drugs are bad.
Stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Not only humans, the Vanguard are using the Tyrant to force their changes into effect. They say the Tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The Tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father. You're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith, the cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raul. Que Dios te bendiga.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to hear us walking up. You know what I mean? And then, but also Raul, he knows of Arcadia, as well. So that was interesting, and they were talking about the Tyren and all that stuff. So Sunday late afternoon, I just overheard a conversation between Raul and Cortez, and I suddenly feel very, very scared. The simple fact is that I don't know these people. I can't tell who my friends really are anymore, and there are things going on I fear I will never understand. It's really frightening how easily I've accepted everything I've been told these past few days without questioning people's motives. It's not like me at all. I'm usually the paranoid type. Excuse me. But I'll be more careful from now on, and I won't trust anybody, not without good reason. It's not that I think Cortez plans to stab me in the back or something. I'm sure his motives are solid enough, but I don't like being kept in the dark, especially when so much is riding on me. And with a situation as complicated as this one, I just wish I knew what's really going on is all. Yeah. I mean, that's a good question. What really is going on? Because we sort of understand what April understands, and that is that all we really understand so far is that chaos is gonna, like, the worlds are gonna fall apart, basically, but maybe there's more to it than that.
It's Cortez.
Yep.
It's beautiful in here, don't you think? So quiet, so spiritual.
See? I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate. To pray if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe. To the balance. To the rock in this floor and the air around us. To you and to myself.
What is that, Buddhism?
It's life, señorita. Pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually. It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos, at least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What about the Vanguard?
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is, then we are one step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
I'll do my best. What are we going to do now?
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he knows and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week, but it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes, but try to enjoy yourself because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. A little bit more expedition. Or, sorry, not expedition, exposition. Right, my Manny? You're so cute. So I guess now we go back to... probably back to here, East Venice, I would imagine. Let's... Nah, we probably don't need to save. Well, maybe we should just in case. Oh, the skaters again, huh? I wonder if it changes regularly. Or, you know, randomly or whatever, you know what I mean? Okay. Let us save just in case. Fiona's not here.
Hey, what are you doing?
That was weird. Was he busting the lock?
Charlie? Emma? What are you guys doing here?
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
He's such a loser. And he seems to have a personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him. Or what he claims you did last night.
Gotta love the guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean? Nothing's going on.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it. For 3 days straight, you've been away all day. You've been acting weird and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself?
How'd they find out?
April, for God's sake, what is going on?
Can you trust them? Like, why are they in the room? You know what I mean? Like, why did they break into your room? I guess you don't have anything worth stealing or whatnot, but... excuse me. Interesting. Yeah, what do we say here? I mean, I'm not sure it matters, but let's try number 3. You know, I feel like it's gonna... It probably won't change things, you know what I mean?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can help. Somehow.
Yeah, let's see what they say.
I've been... chosen to save the world.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
So am I. I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been... drafted.
Look, April, if you're having some kind of nervous breakdown, we'll do anything
God, I knew I should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe it myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things these past few days, strange, inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And after all, it's you saying these things. My friend, April. I've never known you to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And I'm sure the same goes for Emma.
Thank you, Charlie. It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
I understand. When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
It would be nice if they were actually... I mean, I know there's this whole thing about, oh, you don't know who you can trust, but it would be really nice if April's friends were legitimately on her side. You know what I mean? Like, there's enough negativity in the world. I want to play things that are, I don't know, I guess more clear. Good versus evil. Not everyone is, you know, just different shades of gray. I mean, that's real life, and I want to kind of get away from that a little bit, which is ironic after all the, you know, the foaming at the mouth I did with the, you know, I guess you could call it politics. I don't know.
There are a few things you could help me with.
Great. What?
Like I said, I can't really tell you very much about what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
Who?
Long story, but I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
I don't know.
Not sure, but you'll know when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Not yet. Not really. It's what I might do that they're worried about. But please don't ask me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird. I need a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
Was
We're
Zach...
all hanging out at the cafe tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
I promise.
Now get some sleep. Sorry to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure. Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, girl. Sweet dreams.
I wonder if Zach was overhearing that conversation. Does it turn to night? I don't remember. Okay, I was like, she's not just gonna sleep like that, is she? That would be awkward. Although she says it's hot and she sleeps without the covers, so. I don't think that's Cortez. Okay, I think the,
What's that noise?
I think the dude with the trench coat that walked through the door, I think he was that, dude they said to worry about. McAllen's right-hand man. But I hope that wasn't Cortez. I mean, it's hard to tell, but he looked like he was
Where's that light coming from?
wearing different clothing. Before you open that, maybe... Chapter 4, Monsters. Well, that's not good. You're back to Arcadia, huh?
Oh, not again. Not now. I hope this is a dream. I really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift, who did? And how will I get home again on my own?
You probably would have opened it.
No dream, and I'm guessing this is Mercuria. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of part going on in there.
Darkness.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
At least she's wearing something tasteful, not like sleazy lingerie or anything.
The Journeyman. The Journeyman. Very appropriate, though it really should have been the Journeywoman.
Alright, Sunday night or Monday morning, I'm not sure which it is, but it's late. A strange sound wakes me up in the middle of the night. When I open my eyes, my room is filled with a cold blue light coming from the closet. Okay, obviously a dream, no question about it. Like things like these don't happen in real life, except in my life they do, all the time. There was a shift in my closet, and before I knew it, I found myself here in Arcadia again. And while last time Cortez helped me through and back, this time I'm afraid there will be no help forthcoming. I'm on my own, and I don't like it. Yep. Well, do we go into the inn, or do we check out the darkness?
Nah. I'm not about to walk around in a strange city in the middle of the night wearing nothing but this.
Smart. Okay, so it's not going to let me go that way. Alright, well, then we'll... Oh, wait. Hang on. Sorry. Check out the water first.
There's something so soothing and poetic about the way the moonlight is reflected on the clean and clear surface of the water.
That's nice. No one turned to look at her.
It's their first date, I can tell. They're a cute couple. I wonder if romance is different here, or if the rituals are the same as back home. I mean, magic must play some part in it. That looks like a really, really comfortable chair.
People are dancing.
Assorted bottles, herbs, and spices. They don't look so different from farmers and craftsmen back home. It's a small world. Worlds, small worlds. Cute couple. Open fires are so enchanting, romantic, and inspiring. They're definitely having fun.
Well, let's...
She looks like she works here.
Well, let's talk to her. Excuse me,
Excuse me. Hello? Hi, hello, do you work here?
Do I work here, child? I'm the owner. I own and operate the Journeyman Inn.
Oh, I didn't know.
Of course you did not, child, but be careful. Others may not be as quick to forgive as I am when you address them disrespectfully.
I guess we did address her disrespectfully. We're like, excuse me, do you work here? Oh, well.
Is there a party going on?
Is there a... child. Do you not know? It is the Feast of the Balance. Have you never taken part in the celebration?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not a party person.
For as long as I can recall, the feast has lasted 3 whole days and nights, and everyone celebrated openly. Now, this year, there is great concern about the Vanguard and their supporters. So this year, the Feast of the Balance is celebrated inside, behind closed doors, and for 1 night only. There's still much food and drink, and you are welcome to join if you so please.
I don't think so. I don't know anybody here.
You're not with the Vanguard, are you?
No, I'm from somewhere else, far away.
So it would seem. Well, if you feel up to it, child, you're welcome to join in the celebration.
Thanks. What's your name?
Benrima Salmon. I'm the owner and proprietor of this inn. I bought it with money earned through honest trade in the Southlands. Tobacco, wine, slaves. That is where I'm from. The Southlands.
I'm April Ryan.
Well met, April Ryan. Have you come to meet someone, a handsome young suitor, perchance?
No such luck, I'm afraid. I'm here more by accident than anything else.
Ah, no accident, April. Fate. Fate delivered you here tonight. You are strong in fate, are you not?
She's not going to say anything about the fact we're in our underwear? Also, I noticed she mentioned she traded slaves, which... It's a bit... Given the leftist slant of... Not necessarily the game, but... Like I said, I think back then the Overton window... the Overton window, if you're not aware, is sort of where... how I understand it, it's kind of like the average of where the political spectrum is at the moment. You know, so back then it was probably more normal, but these days it's shifted so far to the left that even having a regular opinion back then, what would have been like a left-leaning position, these days is now what they call far right. It's very strange. But yeah, she mentioned slaves, and I was like, that's kind of weird. But like I said, maybe they're not as maybe the ideology is not as militant back then as it is today. So yeah, like people were, you know, people could actually have real discussions and stuff.
Why do you celebrate the Feast of the Balance?
You are a stranger to our customs indeed. The balance. You do know about the balance, do you not?
Sure. The balance between magic and science. I know about the balance.
The balance of all, child. Everything is in balance, and the Guardian watches over the balance and us. We celebrate the Feast of the Balance to give our thanks to the balance and to the Guardian. If our devotion to the balance falters, if we lose our faith in the Guardian, then we are inviting chaos to destroy us. This is what the Vanguard is doing. Inviting chaos. They are dangerous.
I noticed she's wearing her boots. Or shoes. Which... That's good, because otherwise... Man, can you imagine walking around in your bare feet? That would be miserable.
What's the Vanguard doing to destroy the balance?
They are not doing anything to destroy the balance, but they destroy people's faith in the balance. They speak to the people, telling them how the Sentinel, the Fathers, are holding our world back. And that if we were to use the balance to our advantage, we could return to the old ways. The ways of the ancient Earth, before the divide. Vanguard promised the people power, and wealth, and happiness. But they intend only destruction, death.
That's about right. Anyone that's always like, oh yeah, let's do this and we'll... You know, everyone's looking for a sucker. You know what I mean? They're willing to use your greed against you.
What do you mean by strong in fate?
You shape your own fate, and not the other way around. You are what the dark people call a wave.
How can you tell?
I am not only an innkeeper, child. I am a seer, taught by my mother, who was taught by her mother before her. And so it goes back to the dawn of our world, to the dawn of magic.
What's a seer?
A seer is someone who can tell something about people, about events, about the past and the present and the future, just by looking at you. When I look at you, I see.
What? What do you see?
Most people are drawn along by events, by fate, like a carriage after a horse. But some people know how to steer the horse, to change paths at will. You are such a person, but there is more.
She's concentrating.
Tell me more about my future.
It is strange. I see many paths, but they are all dark. I cannot tell much except that you are strong in fate, and strong in the balance. And you are strong in magic, too.
Magic? That can't be right. I don't know anything about magic.
You do not have to know about magic to be strong with magic. If you ever learn how to harvest your talents, you will be a strong artisan.
Artisan?
Where have you been schooled, child? Have you forgotten your lore?
My lore? Yeah, well, I haven't really had much use for my lore lately.
The artisan is the most powerful of magic users. She is able to shape magic and to use it by force of will alone. An artist can use magic shaped by others, mold it into new magic, new art. A magician, or sorcerer, witch, warlock, can read and write incantations, drawing spells from the power of words. And the alchemist can create magic potions. He is the least of the four. Anyone with proper education can be an alchemist. The other three require some form of talent for magic.
Thank you.
I am at your service any time, child. I am afraid I must go take care of my guests now. Enjoy yourself.
So that's interesting. The whole... I smiled at the artist, right? An artist can, what do they say? Take the magic of others and change it or something, whereas the artisan can create magic or something like that. I don't totally remember, to be honest, but so the whole point was just to come in here and talk to her about basically us, like what we're capable of doing. Well, let's try leaving.
Seeing as I don't know the city and I'm dressed in my underwear, I'd really feel better staying inside until tomorrow morning, if they let me.
Okay, so in that case... What am I missing here? Boy. Right, you can't...
I'll stay here until tomorrow morning if I can.
Yep. Okay, well, inventory then? Or...
It's working. I don't need to wind it again.
Okay. Obviously, I'm not expecting this to actually do anything. Want some candy, little boy? I thought that was funny. They're like, is that gold? That sucks. Oh yeah, we still have this stuff. Barrels.
Filled with ale, probably. They never have beer in these taverns, just ale.
I mean, so technically ale is beer? But it's okay. It's alright. Okay, what do we do here?
It's a very comfortable chair. Oh no, it's the comfy chair. Sorry.
I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference to something, but okay, let's... I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Alright, let's pull up the old, alright. Oh, please. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit. Okay, soda can, medicine on the stall, archives. Why did it send me back? That's strange. Anti-grav. Screwdriver. Go to April's room and talk to whoever is there. Interesting. Go inside the pub on your left. Talk to the woman. Sleep in the comfy chair next to the fireplace.
It's a very comfortable chair. It's a very comfortable chair.
Oh, what the hell is that thing?
Thank you, April Ryan.
What?
There is no time here, but there soon will be time for you and I. Time enough, to be sure. You are speaking to me, April Ryan. We have spoken.
I don't understand what you're... And how do you know my name? Who are you?
Have we not met yet? I was sorry, then, for confusing you. I will be Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria for a time.
I think I would have remembered you if we'd met. Who told you my name?
You did. You are saying your name to me, April Ryan. In this moment, you tell me your name. You question why I know your name, and you speak to me the blessings of the balance for my long journey home.
Sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Is he...
It is difficult for us too, April Ryan,
Yes.
to understand you. We, the Venar, are not perceiving time like your people. In this moment we are everywhere. In this moment we are nowhere. But there is a veil. Beyond this veil we are not seeing, but you have. You will be seeing. You are seeing.
What veil?
The veil created in chaos, by chaos, with chaos. It is a dark presence in our future, yes, future. A dark veil which hides the things that have been and will be.
What's all this got to do with me?
It was late. You were tired. We have talked in the morning when you come to visit me. Now you understand everything. Thank you, April Ryan. The blessings of the balance to you too.
Did you just invite me to your home?
I will. I did. I invite you to my home, April Ryan. My home was in the Marcuria City Green, and you will find it in the morning, before chaos came. I am explaining everything, and you understood.
It seems I've already accepted your invitation, so I guess I don't have a choice.
That is what you said. Good night. You will sleep well.
Interesting. So he's not quite...
What a strange creature.
He's not quite in the flow of time, right? So he's talking about... I sort of instantly understood because...
I really am getting tired. I should find somewhere comfortable to sit down, rest my legs for a few minutes.
Like for him, the future is also kind of the past. Like he experiences multiple time sections, right?
I wish I could sit down for just 5 minutes.
I got you. I hear you. Oh, maybe that is Cortez. For a second I was like, is she wearing clothes? But no, it's just her, still her underwear.
Wake up, child.
Sorry, I guess I fell asleep.
Man, she's got to be all stiff. That sucks.
What time is it?
It is morning. We need to clean before we open for breakfast, so I had to wake you.
I slept right through the party?
It seems so. You did not stir even when everyone was leaving.
Oh well, I feel pretty good considering.
You look a little pale, but it's nothing a good porridge won't fix.
Indeed. Yeah, let's finish this section. Because it talked about leaving for the green on the guide, and it was like a couple lines. It was like sleep in the chair and then leave for the green. I'm like, okay, or help with the chores or something.
It's the innkeeper. She looks busy. Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
Oh, really? So, do we just leave?
The back rooms are both empty. Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
Do we try exiting? I guess.
Do you intend to walk about in that outfit, child? It is day, it would not be proper.
It's all I have.
Come, we will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
Yeah, we gotta help her. She's helping us. It's interesting they gave her that walk. Partially because of the big butt, but also...
How do I look?
Do they all wear...
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time with the right diet.
Thanks. Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
I'm sorry. Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child, nor does a night spent sleeping before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room. You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out. And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
The coins for the gambling. You can't use magic, though. But... I wonder if you could use technology.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, it is you.
It is.
Thank you, ma'am.
It was me the whole
You're
time.
Welcome, child.
Okay, well, I think we're good. So let's, before we leave, I guess let's save here, and then, do we get a new diary thing? I've seen a lot of strange invitations in my life. Only a month ago, somebody, I didn't even know the guy particularly well, invited me to a suicide party with a cheerful card reading, Steve's Last Hurrah. I've been invited to a wedding between a 99-year-old terminally ill woman and a highway construction automaton. I've been invited to the senior prom by my best friend's father. Well, some girls, I mean, that might have been, it might have been creepy, or it might have been, like, genuine. Like, oh, you don't have a date? Oh, you could be my date. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go, I'll take you, or whatever. If, you know, but, yeah, or, you know, I mean, some girls like older guys. But I think tonight brought the strangest invitation of them all. This is the first time I've accepted an invitation before being asked. By a creature whose grasp of grammar ranges from poor to non-existent, and not realizing I did until after the fact. Unlike the invitations mentioned above, however, I'll probably honor this one. Strange or not, he may be able to answer some of my questions. Yeah, reminds me of, was it, what's the dude's name? Piers Anthony? He wrote, is it Xanth? And also the Incarnations of Immortality series, where it's like death, war, time, Mother Nature. Those are all they are people, but they're jobs, right? And so death, like when death comes for you, if you kill death, you become the new death, and then you take over his role. It's a neat little series. But there was one about time where Father Time basically lives backwards. So he knows things. So the first time he meets someone is the last time that they meet him, if that makes sense. It's like he meets someone and they start a relationship, and that's, the end of their relationship, basically, because they're going forwards and he's going backwards. It's a neat little concept. So, all right. So last time we, met up with Cortez and Raul, and Raul knows things as well. We went back to the apartment, told Emma and Charlie about that we're the chosen one. We got a little bit more exposition from a bunch of things, right? We had a dream that got pulled into Arcadia, and then I believe Cortez has been captured. I think that's Cortez. The weird shirt that he was wearing didn't look like him, but whatever. And then he's being experimented on or something. It's unclear, but it's not good. And then we met a Venar who's like outside of time, kind of, which explains why he's having a hard time speaking, because if you don't understand time, then proper grammar is difficult. But yeah, so that is it, and that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. About anything, politics, whatever. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with, I guess the McDonald's that I had. It kind of, I don't feel super great. I'll probably go have some water after this, but it's okay. Just being a hungover kind of sucks, which is why I'm hopefully not gonna drink for a while. But it was the Hungarian Palinka that I mentioned a few episodes ago, so it was okay. Just I kind of drank the whole bottle, so yeah. That's why I need to stop drinking. Anyway, that is my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.